Elzea Black, right, shut down the president for interrupting her question at Tuesday night's ABC News town hall. ABC News President Donald Trump appeared at an ABC News town hall Tuesday night in which he faced questions from multiple voters. At one point, Trump started to talk over Elzea Black, an assistant professor from Philadelphia with pre-existing conditions, who was asking a question about Obamacare. When he did so, she immediately shut him down, saying, "Please stop and let me finish my question, sir." Trump was also confronted at Tuesday night's town hall on his response to the coronavirus pandemic, racial justice protests, immigration, and more. Visit Business Insider's homepage for more stories. A voter shut down President Donald Trump when he started to interrupt her during an ABC News town hall on Tuesday night. ABC News identified the voter as Elzea Black, an assistant professor from Philadelphia who voted for Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election. At the town hall, Black said she was born with a disease called sarcoidosis and started asking whether Trump would make sure she would remain covered by health insurance as she has been under the Affordable Care Act, the law also known as Obamacare. She said, should pre-existing conditions, which Obamacare brought to fruition, be removed without no, Trump said. "Please stop and let me finish my question, sir," Black replied. A.B.C. News. At ABC September 16, 2020 Black continued, "Should they be removed? Within a 36 to 72 hour period without my medication I would be dead. And I want to know what it is that you're going to do to assure that people like me that work hard, we do everything we're supposed to do, can stay insured. It's not my fault that I was born with this disease. It's not my fault that I'm a black woman and in the medical community I'm minimized and not taken seriously. I want to know what you are going to do about that." The president responded, "So first of all, you are taken seriously. I hope you are. And we are not going to hurt anything having to do with pre-existing conditions. We're not going to hurt pre-existing conditions. And, in fact, just the opposite." Trump went on to say that he was working to replace Obamacare with his own unspecified healthcare plan and that people with pre-existing conditions would be covered. The ABC News host George Stephanopoulos, who was moderating the town hall, called the president out, saying his administration had been trying to dismantle Obamacare yet hadn't come up with a viable alternative that would protect people with pre-existing conditions under the law. Obamacare was the first U.S. government program to ensure that people with pre-existing medical conditions could receive health insurance and pay the same standard premiums as healthy people. The Trump administration has been challenging Obamacare in the courts. In June, it asked the Supreme Court to invalidate the plan. The Republican Party has tried to pass its own health insurance program via Congress but has been unsuccessful. The Trump administration has also offered alternative plans to Obamacare, but one of those major alternatives doesn't cover pre-existing conditions. Last month, Trump said he could invoke an executive action to make sure that health insurance companies cover pre-existing conditions, falsely claiming it has never been done before. At Tuesday night's town hall, Trump was also confronted on his response to the coronavirus pandemic, racial justice protests, immigration, and more. A black voter also asked Trump if he knew how tone-deaf his "Make America Great Again" slogan was to the African American community, to which the president responded by touting his administration's economic record and saying it had benefited black Americans. The Fox News host Laura Ingraham, who is a staunch supporter of the president, later said on her show that Trump was ambushed in the town hall. She also tweeted that the forum was a total setup. Read More, a pro-Trump youth activist group, paid teenagers to push conservative talking points on social media, including misleading claims and disinformation. Trump claims he demanded Jim Mattis resign as defense secretary, but Woodward's new book has a different account about the retired Marine's departure. Trump criticizes Biden in town hall for not issuing a national mask mandate, but Biden as a candidate has no authority to do so. Trump floats herd mentality coronavirus strategy instead of immunity, and again insists the disease will disappear. Close icon, two crossed lines that form an X. It indicates a way to close an interaction, or dismiss a notification. Let's block ads. Why?
Show your love for him. Click the link in description. Thanks for watching.